All right. Okay. All right. Let's start. Yo. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having an amazing. What the hell? It's Friday. I was about to say Saturday. Chapter dropped early. Again, like chapters and spoilers have been dropping early. Are we going back to a Thursday chapter release? Because if we are, I'm kind of hyped. What up, Silvers? Yo, Ogata-san, Feel Red, Mo Gamer, Thorian, Gone, Banana, Badger, you stink. Talking about I smell. Boss Jinbei, how's everybody doing? Hope all of y'all are having an amazing day. I'm not even gonna ask. Like, I know I put the poll up, but I'm not even gonna ask what y'all think. Like, what the chapter rating is, because for one, the fucking spoiler. I mean, spoilers have chapters trending like pretty often, but this chapter was something special. It has to be something special because, for one, that motherfucker Jordan, I called him and was like, yo, what's up? I called him asking him if he wanted to go see Batman. I asked him, yo, do you want to go see the Batman? He said, I don't want to talk to you right now. Wait until after the chapter. And he hung up on me. That little bastard hung up on me. Like, he really took the phone and he banged. That, and on top of it, in the Reverie group chat, there isn't many chapters where the entire chat is just saying, get off of Twitter. Like, get off of Twitter. Normally, yeah, I do bounce off of Twitter. I do my blocks, and then like later in the week, I jump back on. They said off of Twitter. No matter what, off of Twitter. There is no escape. Off. Jordan the Chad, yo, gone. He's a little bastard. I'm taking him to go see. We're gonna go see Batman though. But yeah, this chapter, apparently something goes down in this. And judging by the title, We Died Together, I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous. On one hand, it may be related to something completely like unrelated to what I'm thinking. Or Luffy tells Kaido, if I die here, then we die together. And I'm getting my Davy Jones arc. But at the same time, I don't think that's possible. Like, at this point right now, I don't think that's possible. Zoro fighting the Grim Reaper gave me hope, but I don't think that's in the cards right now. But yeah. That's all like pre-chapter reading talk for now. Let's get right into it because I don't want to get spoiled. Mods, whoever is here, can we please be mods today? I don't want to get spoiled on this. And I know I won't be able to help myself from looking up at the chat, so any spoilers in the chat, please, no warnings, just a quick timeout. Just time the people the fuck out. Read straight through. Mo, come on. Come on now. Fuck the mods. Badger, didn't you used to be one? Then you lost the power? But regardless, chapter 1043, We Died Together. One Piece. Let's just read. Cover page. Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 7. Arriving at Whole Cake Island. We got Brulee and Oven taking the Vinsmoke's prison book Whole Cake Island. Oh, so I'm guessing they traversed they went through the mirror world. The the chateau is still a cake and tumbled. I'm actually curious to see how Whole Cake Island is gonna rebuild. Like, I know big battles are like real interesting, especially after a war. But some of the things that I find interesting is not what happened. It's not how they. It's not like what they're like after they recover, how they changed. I like the process of rebuilding. Like after Godzilla attacked San Francisco in the new Godzilla movie, I actually would have liked to see how San Francisco rebuilt. That's one of the things that I find interesting. I want to see more of the in between. I mean, but that's just me. That's just me. Oh yeah, we picking up right where we left off. Hold on, let me move my mouse. Picking right where we left off. Luffy getting bogwood in the head after CP0, after dude from CP0 fucking arm locked him. It happened again. Kaido's face is Kaido is absolutely distraught. And fucking CP, we don't even have a name for this guy, do we? We don't. We don't even have a name for him yet. How you about to murder a character that we don't even have a name for? Luffy's not cough. Kaido gripping his club. It's messed up because he knows what's about to happen. He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. This is fuck. We're not even one page in, and I'm already about to go on, and I'm already about to start it up. This is exactly what I was talking about when I lived in New York. The homeless guy. They we used to paintball in an abandoned building. And it was a homeless guy, scary homeless guy that used to live in the abandoned building that we played in, but we rarely saw him, and he was fucking scary. He was crazy. If you got close to him, he looked like eyes wide and his eyeballs popping out of his fucking head. Silver slow running chapters since 2018. I actually think it was a lot earlier, a lot longer than that, Ziad, because remember my first channel. But yeah, homeless guy, eyes popping out of his head, always tweaking out. I don't think I've ever heard him speak a clear, coherent word in his life. He always just like make noises, just and he was always strung out. And one day we was playing in there. I had my gun. I dipped onto like the 6th floor of this. First off, the apartment building was old, nasty. You could smell the mold. It was holes in floors. Some of the stairs and stairwells on certain floors were broken out. Full hallways was destroyed. You'd actually have to jump from one apartment over to the next apartment because that entire hallway had fell out or the floor was crumbling. This building was underneath like a high rise on the freeway. All right, if you ever saw Megamind, where fuck, I forgot his name, but the camera guy, where he lived, the building looked like that, but the apartments were bigger. It went up like, I want to say almost 15 floors. I go up to like floor number 9 and I duck into a closet because people always going up that high to like shoot people from below because it had a lot of holes in the ceiling, in the floors back and from that floor going down. And they're like, pick them off from the bottom. Scene set. I'm in a closet waiting, like not touching walls and shit because it smells bad. All I hear is like a lot of shuffling going on because it's like 30 of us in this building. And I just start hearing, and And I look out the window and I see people looking back going, fuck, I forgot the homeless dude name, but they yell, "Sir, he in there! He in there!" And I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up. And you can hear him. He's like Mr. X in Resident Evil. Or no, he's like Mr. Baker in Resident Evil 7. You know he's always there. He's always fucking there. And when you hear him, it scares the shit out you. I duck back into that closet and I'm fucking terrified. But he walks right into the room that I'm in, and I'm peeking out the closet and I can see him just walk in, eyes bulging out. And I'm holding back the urge to shit myself. And he don't see me, but I can see him clear as day. I'm terrified, but I'm more nervous. You actually playing Resident Evil 8 right now? Bro, the new games are fucking amazing. But yeah, so I'm holding back the urge to shit myself. I'm nervous, but I don't feel the fear because he don't see me. He walks out of the room. I dip out of the fucking closet, jump from the 9th floor apartment that I'm in, down the hole into the 7th floor. I jump through a whole floor, land, and I make mad noise once I hit the floor. I make a shit ton of noise when I hit the floor, and it's like a fucking walker from goddamn Left 4 Dead. It's like a hunter. Once they hear noise, the fucking roar comes out. I look up, hear him roaring, and I mad dash it for the front fucking door. I get all the way outside. My cousins are standing outside like, yo, come on. And as I get 10 feet from the building and look back, he's on the 4th floor and we make eye contact. I have never felt more fear in my life. He was about 3 feet from me when I was on that 9th floor. 3 fucking feet. I was more scared being 10 feet away and him singling me out, making eye contact. It's like looking a shark in the fucking eyes. CP0 guy has just felt this fear. He knew Kaido was up there. He didn't feel the fear because Kaido didn't single him out. He's been singled out. The old man has saw him. Fucking hell. He knows what's about to happen. He knows what's about to happen. God damn. Oh shit. That's fucking 16 minutes oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. Page 2. Oh, the other CP0 guy. We was just talking about him last chapter. We was just talking about him last chapter. Luffy ran out of full gear 4. What? Luffy's voice is gone. Luffy's voice is gone. Wait, Momo can hear? Yeah, Momo can hear him. So when Luffy was using the voice of all things to contact the ship, to contact the Heart Pirates on the Polar Tang, Momo wasn't hearing them because Luffy was just putting out a message. He was able to hear him because he has the voice of all things. I mean, granted, we kind of came to that conclusion, but it's nice to see like the phone line, the connection. Boom, huff. Luffy got white eyes. Is Luffy done? Skull Dome roof battle. Victor Kaido. They got an Oda box. Victor Kaido. King of the Beast. I thought it was 100 Beasts. King of the Beast. Kaido. Do you know what you've done? You took another fight from. He accepted it. He accepted his fate. He crossed his. Yup, I know what it is. I know what it is. He know what it is. It's like Tom and Jerry. Y'all ever see Tom and Jerry when something bad about to happen and Tom just accept his fate and he blindfolds himself and like takes a drag out of his cigarette just to calm his nerves. CP0 going through it. Kaido, you fucked with an emperor, bro. Damn, yo, Kaido, full charge, hybrid form, Conqueror's coding attack. Shit, he obliterated my man. He obliterated this guy. Jesus Christ. Whoa, there's no end to it. Back at other CP0 got ... That's a nice little homage. Like he just tipped the hat to him. That's a nice little tribute. Hood. Somebody said this before. Like, I think it was either in the Discord VC or like in the chat. But somebody said, what if the long arm guy that's still in the waiting area of Onigashima, this guy right here, what if he's the leader of CP0? And a lot of us thought it was Bowler Hat guy. But I wonder I'm actually curious as to what his role is going to be. Kawamatsu-san, the ceiling is coming down. ... Thousands of our comrades are still in there. If only we weren't up in the sky. There's no water around here. Was Morge right? Was Morge right? Is the raid actually gonna fail? Is the raid actually gonna fail? Is Onigashima gonna fall into Wano? I mean, I still believe that Onigashima's gonna fall into Wano, but I don't think it's gonna fall in the Flower Capital. But are we gonna fall into Wano and get another round of fights that include the remaining scabbards, like all the allies, Straw Hat Pirates versus Kaido, waiting for Luffy to get back up? I mean, because we do have that miracle drug, don't we? Damn, I'm late, but I'm sure Silvers isn't past the first 3 pages. I ain't past the first 3 pages. Matter of fact, I think I'm on page like either 4 or 5. Thousands of our comrades. Oh yeah, we can't do anything to quell these flames. Everyone, please find a way out. There's no honor in burning alive. Blah, bam. What the hell is it? Oh, shit. Oh, Kaido-sama. Where's your leader? Make that brat Momonosuke declare his surrender. Straw Hat Luffy is dead. If any of you... Bro, double tap. Double tap. You already lost the glory of the fight that you were in. The least you could do is double tap. Make sure he's dead. Because I guarantee you, he just left him there. Fucking decapitate him. Like, I know it's a shonen, but it's not just shonen that does this. It's all fucking media. It's all media. In horror movies, in fucking action movies, in fucking, oh my God. Either the survivors, the villain, the antagonist, or the hero goes, they're dead. We're safe. Everything's gonna be all right. And then they take a goddamn machete through the back of their chest. Why? All because you didn't take the time to double tap. That is a key rule in surviving the zombie apocalypse in Zombieland. Rule 1, cardio. I forgot what number rule it is, but double tap. Always make sure to confirm your kill. Always. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Kaido is 5-0 against the MC. No. Always bet on Kaido as long as he has support. Against the two people that could have ended his career, against two of the handful of people that could have ended his career, there was always there was an asterisk. There was an asterisk. Double tap is rule number 2. Fucking thank you. Fucking thank you. Rule number 1, cardio. Always make sure, always stay in shape, because you need to fucking run. You need to be able to fucking run. Rule 2, double tap. Confirm your kills. Jesus Christ. Straw Hat Luffy is dead. If any of you still wish to fight, step forward now. Is that just a rule for the emperors? I'm a presence. If you want to fight, fucking step forward. Your leader is dead. This fight is over. If you still want to fight, step forward and I'll oblige. The emperors are a goddamn presence. Make that brat Momonosuke declare his surrender. I still don't think Momonosuke is a worthy leader. I still don't think that he's a worthy leader to rule Wano. Yeah, he's done it. It's a total victory for Kaido-sama. It can't be. Young Straw Hat couldn't have. Straw Hat Ya's voice has vanished. Does Law have is that voice of all things, or is looks like we were kidding ourselves. This is a bitter pill to swallow. I've got nothing left. You better muster whatever you do have, motherfucker. You better muster what you do have. Luffy's main two contemporaries. Law, who is a D, he's not searching for the One Piece. He's not looking for the One Piece. He's looking for his own meaning in the world. It's not so much a rival, it's not so much an enemy, but and not so much a friend. Even though Luffy does consider Law a friend, but not so much a friend. A frenemy? Luffy and Law, I feel like, are gonna have a friendlier relationship than like Whitebeard and Roger had. They're not gonna fight, but they will have that you help me, I help you out kind of thing. But Law, in my opinion, is obviously still going to be like one of Luffy's biggest like allies when it comes to him being a pirate king. Kid, if we're to take Oda seriously on Kid being like Luffy, like another potential one, like Pirate King candidate up against Luffy. Kid, I think, is gonna have, like, in terms of a working relationship, him and Luffy are gonna have more of like a Roger Shiki relationship where they're always competing, or Kid is always like mouthing off at Luffy, saying, I'm the only one who's allowed to beat you. I'm the only one who should be able to beat you. And I think him and Kid are gonna have more of that Roger Whitebeard dynamic when it comes to their fighting. Like, they're gonna be, Kid and Luffy are gonna be closer in strength, but their relationship is gonna be more along the lines of Roger and Shiki, whereas Shiki's always trying to prove he's better than Roger and believes that nobody else should be able to beat you except for me and maybe and Whitebeard. Whereas Law is gonna have more of the professional relationship, where the friendly relationship, where him and Luffy are like, they're essentially buddies. Whenever they see each other, Luffy goads Law into like, yo, a party. Hey, you want a party? Let's have a party. I don't want a party. Okay, come on, sit down. Let's have a drink. Hey, Sanji, can you cook us something up? And Law's just like, I don't fucking like bread. Don't make me anything with bread. Even though he said he doesn't want a fucking party. I think Law has the voice of all things. Sidebar. Law has the voice of all things. I've got nothing left. While Luffy's being killed. Come on, Chopper. Stop it. Chopper, this is why people don't like you. Stop it. Don't go out there, yo. Oh, don't go out there, yo. Oh, that's Marco. Wait, that's not Marco. Who is that standing on that bridge? That's not Marco. They have a sword. And long legs. Is that Brook? Don't go out there, yo. We can't let that oversized snake get away with lying like that. Big bro. Who the fuck is that? Luffy can't have lost. He's not dead. It's impossible. So some still let their spirit. So some still won't let their spirits break. Liar. I don't believe you. Is that Nami yelling it? That's Nami. Oh, that's Nami standing on the bridge. Kaido was about to borrow breath Nami. No, that's Polo. What the hell? Clip from the movie? What? Kaido can also hear voices too. He said it after him and Big Mom used the combo attack. I think Kaido. I don't think Kaido has the voice of all things. I think that was observation hockey, just given the situation. But in the context of like Law and Momonosuke, they were both just standing there and just straight up went. His voice vanished. Like, and back on Zou, when Momonosuke was having headaches from hearing Zunisha talk, he was having headaches on Zou, and I think it was heavily implied that it was due to Zunisha the entire time. The panel in the manga goes from Momonosuke, and then it cuts over to Law, like with his head down, with like the little streak marks going across the shadows over his eyes, like he's in pain too. So that kind of leads me to believe that Law has the voice of all things, whereas Kaido, on the other hand, Kaido, it's not the voice of all things for him. It was more so just observation hockey. Because if it was the voice of all things, Kaido wouldn't have a way to read his road poneglyph. He would know what it means, and because he knows what that means, he would be able to decipher it as, this is a fucking map. I need the rest of these road poneglyphs. I don't think he would have hesitated to go after Big Mom's road poneglyph. It's the same thing Kaido said. I can still hear their voices. I can still hear their voices. Yeah, but I don't think that was observation haki. I don't think that was the voice of all things. I think that was observation haki. Observation haki has been like said to be I'm getting tongue-tied. Observation haki has used voices to describe it on multiple occasions. The one of them that comes to mind is when Zoro and Alabasta. So Luffy doesn't need Robin anymore, I guess. I don't think Luffy doesn't need Robin, because remember, Luffy can understand with the voice of all things. Luffy can decipher, I guess, the road poneglyphs, but Robin's dream is to find out the true history. So Robin isn't just here to find a way to Raftel. She's deciphering it to find the real poneglyph. So even if Robin wasn't here, she'd be accomplishing her dream, and like she'd be accomplishing her dream completely separate. She's not here just to decipher the poneglyphs to get to Raftel. She's here to further the whole Void Century plotline as well. Roger couldn't read what they said. He just got the gist of it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Badger. That's pretty. Yeah. Luffy can't read. Of course, he needs Robin. Absolutely. So some still have their spirit. Still won't let their spirits break. Liar! I don't believe you. Get down. Marco still has strength enough to fight an emperor. Come on now. We did a first commander tier list in Discord not long ago, and I need to find that fucking tier list, because I said I was gonna do it on stream and I didn't do it. So we gonna do that shit on stream. I need to find it. I'm gonna find it as soon as we done with the chapter. But yeah, hold on. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't be far from here. It shouldn't be. Oh wait, first off, is this it? Yeah, I think that's it. I forgot my jazz music. I'm so disappointed in myself. But yeah, the tier list shouldn't be far from here, so it shouldn't be that far back. Banana Man? What's going on? How you doing? Where the fuck is that tier list? Where the hell is the tier list? It can't be that far back. We just did it. We just did this tier list. What the fuck, man? That's Stampede. That's Watch Stampede. That's the Whitebeard Pirates tier list. Oh, it wasn't a what's name tier list. It was the Whitebeard Commanders. All right, but yeah, Marco, get down. Don't give up until it's all over. Luffy. Oh, I can already hear the Lunar shippers. It's infuriating. Don't give up until it's all over. Marco's been through this already. He's been through this. He's absolutely been through this. Y'all better listen to him. Onigashima will now land on the flower capital without delay. You'll find I won't be as soft as Orochi was. What the fuck? This country is a giant weapons factory to me. I don't care if they're women or children. Everyone here is my slave. You'll be free to drop dead after your bodies can't take any more work. That's how you'll live the rest of your miserable lives. After all, I can always replace you when you're gone. You choose to oppose me, facing my wrath now should come as no surprise. This is what it means to lose in a war. You gamble with your rights and dreams. Please no, spare my wife and child. Nigga. Bring me Momonosuke. This doesn't end until then. Shit. Now's our chance. Get Kid and Law. Take their heads. They're at the end of their ropes. You may have beaten Big Mom, but Kaido is tougher than a fortress. You never had a chance. Protect the captain. Fucking Gene Bart. Almost forgot how ruthless Kaido is. Absolutely. Shake my head. Anything but my Tama for Straw Hat or a carrot for Straw Hat videos. Wait, what? What? Hype beast, what? I wouldn't doubt Kaido having the voice of all things. He's the GOAT. I would. How to counter the tangent devil fruit? Getting tongue tied. Shaking my head. Anything but my Tama for Straw Hat or carrot for Straw Hat videos. Fucking Morgans. Shut up. Fucking Morgans. But yeah, Gene Bart is back. Why is he using the sword? Why is Gene Bart using the sword? And who's Fodder Man from Kids Crew? Who's Fodder Man? Like, protect the captains. This doesn't sound good. Let's go. Right. Meow. Castle interior basement. Nothing but flames everywhere. Is there a way out? Look for an exit. Isn't everybody's converging? I feel like this is about to be exactly how we thought it was. How I thought it was. It's gonna be an army versus Kaido, and then it's gonna whittle down to the Straw Hats versus Kaido until it's just Luffy versus Kaido. I think they're gonna hold them off until like Luffy is able to recover. But the money shot that I'm waiting for is the army versus Kaido, and in front of the army are the Straw Hats, Zoro and Sanji on their last fucking leg. They can barely stand, but that goddamn willpower and resolve that they had for fucking Luffy back in Thriller Bark when Kuma was trying to kill him. That resolve for you're not taking my fucking captain is what's keeping them going. And on top of it, Yamato is still fresh. Well, I ain't gonna say fresh, but as fresh as can be. And so is Jinbei. Zoro and Sanji front and center. Jinbei and Yamato, and then beside them is the rest of the Straw Hats, and behind them is the rest of the Alliance. Everybody else is like either on the sides or towards the background or towards the back. But the clear money shot in the foreground are the Straw Hats. And Yamato will be included with those Straw Hats. And Carrot will be all the way the fuck off to the side. Nekomamushi will be in the background, but he will be more towards the Straw Hats than fucking Carrot. She will be beside Nekomamushi. He's standing in between her and the Straw Hats. There's somebody on Oro Jackson. I keep calling it. Fuck it. I don't care. I said I was going to call Oro Jackson. There's somebody on Oro Jackson named Carrot for Straw Hat. That fucker will take everything. Go on, thank you. Panda Man, we're not done with the chapter, bro. Go on, thank you. Carrot for Straw Hat on Oro Jackson will do any and everything. Take every little panel she's in. Every panel. and say and talk about the framing of this panel makes Carrot the protagonist. She is more important than every other character here, so she's gonna join the Straw Hats. She's gonna join the Straw Hats. It's bad. It's bad. Frankie fresh, Brooke is good. But yeah, this panel right here just proves to me Carrot ain't joining. She can haul ass back to the live floor to help Kaido fuck with to help the Alliance fuck up Kaido all she wants. But it does not prove she's joining the Straw Hats. In my opinion, what it proves to me is that she works well with the king of her nation. She works well under the king of her nation. She is not leaving. Fuck Carrot. We don't talk about Carrot here. We don't. We do? We don't. I'm fighting Trafalgar I'm fighting Trafalgar surrendering or letting him kill us. I'm fighting Trafalgar. Surrendering or letting him kill us are both out of the question. Damn Straw Hat, yeah. These niggas are getting back up. They really are almost dying and are just going, fuck this, man. It's like a boxer getting knocked out. He just keep getting back up. Man casually slides into a Carrot rant. When was the last time we had a Carrot rant going? We haven't had a Carrot ain't joining rant in a long time. Silvers, when you're done with the chapter, peep your inbox on Twitter or my last tweet. I will. Don't be absurd. Oh, back up Momonosuke. What time is it? Don't be absurd. What can I do against someone Luffy lost to? You can fight until your last breath. Isn't that the way of the samurai? If not us, then who? Everyone else is at their limit. Even Kaido must be feeling it by now. Is she trying to get Momonosuke to go down there and fight? Is she trying to get Momonosuke to come down there and fight? Because that shit shouldn't happen. Hold on, give me 1 second. Bam. But yeah. Nobody likes a beggar? Wait, what? Boss Jimmy, what do you think? I'm begging you to finish the chapter. Yo, Straw Hat. You, at this point, you know what it is. I'm not going to finish the chapter in under 3 hours. Okay, you should know this by now. You should know this by now. Don't be absurd. What can I do against someone Luffy lost to? Yamato should be ashamed of herself. If this doesn't wake up your delusional Yamato fans, I don't know what will. She's trying to inspire Momonosuke into going into a fight, into joining the fight. What are you talking about? God damn it, Morgans. We effing talk about Carrot on this channel. No, we don't. We will talk about Carrot on this channel. We will talk about Carrot on this channel. We don't talk about Carrot. We don't. We do? We don't. Thank you for the $2 donation. Why didn't it play? Did it play? Wait, no, that's not. Oh, there we go. I replayed the one from last week. Hype Beast, thank you for the dono. I beat 2 Elden Ring bosses so far before Silver's finished. That's because you probably got a busted build. That's probably because you got a busted build. I bet you scaling off of intelligence, you magic user. If not us, then who? Everyone else is at their limit. Even Kaido must be feeling it by now. That would just be throwing away our lives. It pains me to admit this, but if Luffy's gone, our only option is to yield. I'm not letting that happen. They'll live, and then what? They'll be slaves until the day they finally die from exhaustion. Yamato going full kamikaze as Momo tries to wimp out was badass. John Wayne, you funny as hell. Got to be seen has been overusing his fruit and is starting to get tongue-tied a lot. Wow. Carrot getting ready to fight Kaido. That's Straw Hat material right there. How is that Straw Hat material when she's fighting alongside her king? That's not Straw Hat material. That's ally. Here's my 5 for your theory coming true this chapter. Let's see who else will ante up. Wait, what theory did I have come true? What theory did I go on a lot of tangents. I can't remember it. I can't remember. Got to be seen what theory. Thank you for the $5 dono, bro. Imagine being a grown-ass adult trying to convince a child to die with you shaking my head. Carrot would never lamau. You right. Carrot would just get her ass whooped off screen and then get a fucking boot put on her face. At least Yamato's going to the fight. At least Yamato's willing to continue the fight until she's dead and gone. Carrot had enough energy to still be conscious, but decided, I'm gonna lay here like a bitch. Yamato will grow and survive under any conditions. Carrot might be allergic to tap water. I will grow under any conditions. I think I'm allergic to tap water. Jinbei, LOL. Sorry, I missed that. Keep reading and you'll know. Fuck, man. No, got to be seen. You can't do that. You can't do that. But is Carrot dead right now? No. That's because she bitched out. That's because she bitched out. Tell him, chat. We talk for Carrot here on this YouTube channel. We do not talk for Carrot here. Stop it. Let me finish this. I'm ignoring. Gone. You're a goddamn traitor. I thought we were supposed to be boys. And Hypebeast, you're a fucking troll. You're a fucking troll. We don't talk about Carrot out here. That would just be thrown surrendering won't save. In the end, surrendering won't save anybody. Yamato's not trying to send Momo to his death. She's being logical. Nah, I'm Team Yamato. I'm Team Yamato. Bet. Ah, shit. Okay, Gon. One more strike. You losing your power. One more strike, you losing your power. Yeah, Morgans and Gon. I need to get rid of 2 mods in order to add 1. And Ogata-san, you are on the high, like on the short list for people who are getting mod. And Mo been around for a while. So is Thorian. So y'all got Hypebeast and Gon. Y'all got people who are moving up in the ranks. They're climbing the corporate ladder. I'm the traitor. You was just sending subliminal shots at me last night. Hey, Gon, and speaking of the like asking who should be in the thumbnail, I'm about to ask that question, and the first one that pops up, I'm about to start using that, because when people start saying, like, you tell people don't spoil, and then they say, oh, put Joy Boy in the thumbnail. Like, are you serious? Like, really? Nobody said put Joy Boy in thumbnails for fucking chapters and chapters, but this one, you say put Joy Boy in the thumbnail. That's telling me that something something happens with Joy Boy in this chapter. So that's kind of soft spoiling. I don't know what's happening with Joy Boy, but that's fucking spoiling. Silver's going mad with power. What's up, Fender, dude? How you doing? You damn right I'm going mad with power. Usopp for all thumbnails. Gotta respect the Gunners, man. Alright, back on the chapter, because y'all, how long has it been? Oh, it's only been an hour. Oh, shit. All the daimyo that allowed Orochi to have his way went to their graves full of regret. Everything Wano endured for the past 20 years was for the sake of this battle. Even if surrender is our only option, I'd rather die together. I mean, but we all know that's not gonna happen. When the character resolves to die and Luffy is involved, they don't die. They don't. Why does this shot of Yamato look like that scene in Mulan when her hair is blown? No, not Mulan. Fucking Pocahontas. When her hair is blowing in... Hold on. No. Nah. Pocahontas. There's a scene where she looks up and her hair is blowing in the wind. She's looking dead into the camera at like half of a frame. It's framed. It's not immediately in the Google results, so I'm gonna have to find it later. That Yamato panel is good. That Yamato panel is fucking gorgeous. Oh, and it's doing the whole camera pan thing where like her hair's blowing and the camera pans to the left. Dear God, please don't kill Yamato. Please don't kill Yamato. For the love of fucking Christ, don't kill Yamato. Because if you do, whoever inherits Yamato's will also get her devil fruit. And if somebody does get it, it needs to be somebody who is just as badass and amazing as her. And I don't think that you can do that without pulling some stupid shit. Oh, and speaking of stupid shit, I read a very, very interesting theory. It involves the Reverie, the Marinomi, Sabo, Vivi, and Vivi coming back to the Straw Hats, Cobra, and the whole Revolutionaries. It was, I think it was bullshit. I think it was stupid, but like it didn't make much sense in terms of why things would progress that way. But it was still an interesting read. It was a fucking Reddit theory too. Yo, you talking about the goated Disney move? The goated Disney move? You mean Disney movie? And if you think Pocahontas was not a goated Disney movie, I'm sorry. If out of all of the Disney animated movies or Disney princesses, Pocahontas has to be one of the lamest movies. I'm sorry. I was about to say I'd take Raya over Pocahontas. Fuck no. Raya was a bad movie. Had an interesting premise. They actually had solid animation. They had fight scenes in Raya that was fucking solid. But the whole movie was pointless. It was pointless. It wasn't about the story arc wasn't about Raya. The dragon was unnecessary. It was just a stupid movie with a stupid ending. Where was I? Pocahontas shot Yamato. Kaido Bolo breath. Kaido's just going on a rampage. This is an emperor. This is the brutality that I wanted to see. This is the brutality that I wanted to see. The antagonist that is an emperor. With Big Mom, we got to see some of that brutality, but because Big Mom's forces outnumbered ours, her rage was too focused. It was too much tunnel vision. So we didn't get to see like the actual ferocity of an emperor. In Marineford, Whitebeard is a brutal man, but he's still about preservation of life. He's not gonna sink an island just to accomplish his goal. He recognizes some of these people don't deserve the wrath that I'm bringing down. This is you're still just a soldier following orders. Just like these are my crew that are following orders. Yeah, I will still get you out of my way. I will still choose to remove you if you choose to be a roadblock, but I will not go out of my way to kill you. In this situation, Kaido is the antagonist. The Emperor is the antagonist with our numbers. I'm not gonna say outnumbering the other forces. It's like combining Whole Cake with Marineford, in the sense that we have an antagonist, we have an Emperor as an antagonist, but while still having the numbers that were in Marineford. Match them shits together, and you can actually see the full ferocity of an emperor, and I fucking love that. Kaido's just going on a rampage. Kaido can probably wipe out the entirety of this army by himself. And I think that goes into what we were talking about before, like a couple streams ago, when every time they talk about we need more people, we need more numbers. When CP0 crunched those numbers and we found out if the battle had continued the way that it did before Queen turned some of the Beast Pirates on them, before Tama converted everybody. We still live? Yes, we are. What's going on, Kuma? Before Tama converted a lot of the gifters, CP0 calculated that we would still have 1,000 people more than the Beast Pirates would. We would still have 1,000 troops at the end of the big battle, but that wasn't taking into account Kaido, Queen, King, or Jack. With the 3 commanders taken out, if Luffy would have still been able to hold off Kaido, we probably would have had a good 3,000 people, if not more, to assist Luffy in taking on Kaido. But it's kind of shaky whether or not those 3,000 or 3,000 plus people would have been a hindrance to Luffy and just getting in his way. Because at a certain point, like, your strength, like the strength being provided to a massive superpower means absolutely nothing in terms of a 1v1 fight. Like, and I know I'm one of the main people who say that a fucking, like, a colony of ants can take down a lion, but in a fight with 2 lions where you're trying to help one and that one lion doesn't want to fucking kill the ants, you're getting in the way. But shit, now we see what happens if, now we see the outcome if before the big battle is over, Kaido comes back into the picture. Like that can like make or break. The main player can make or break that battle. Kaido bolo breathing. Onigashima, what the? Luffy's getting back up. Why are we looking at Luffy? Why are we looking at Luffy? Luffy's getting back up. Is Luffy getting back up? No, he's got black eyes. Is Luffy getting back up? Zunisha, Momonosuke, huh? I can hear it. It really takes me back. What do you mean, Zunisha? Wait, Momonosuke let the island go. He's go. Momo's going back. Hey, Kuma with the 10 beans. Shit. Yo, y'all coming in full force today. Thank you. Buy some nugs. Fuck yes. I need my nug foundation. The nug foundation is going strong. Momo let go of the island. I need them nugs. Thank you, Kuma. I appreciate it. It really takes me back. What do you mean, Zunisha? I can hear the drums of liberation. This is the first time in 800 years he is there without a doubt. Who is? Joy Boy. He's returned. And the fucking break next week. Joy Boy. He has returned. Sound effect pronounced Nika in Japanese. The fucking... A quiet smile. Sound effect pronounced Nika. Is it... It's the grin. Doesn't it's in other anime? I think it was the one that I remember it most in is what is it, like Shin-chan? It's like it used to come on Adult Swim. Isn't Nika like in terms of a laugh supposed to be like mischievous or like isn't that supposed to be like a mischievous laugh or some shit? Luffy is Nika. LOL, I know, right? Wait, what? Been waiting for this reaction. Has been coming for like a whole hour now. Yo, why do y'all keep coming for how slow I read chapters? Stop. Does the fact that Luffy is awakened and he's Joy Boy a bigger thing than the world and Zoro killing Kaido, so ZKK might have a pathway? ZKK does not have a pathway. ZKK does not have a path. No. Like, all memes aside, I really don't think that ZKK has any legs to stand on. Why are we looking at Luffy? Zoro's dead. Stop. If Nika is the laugh and Joy Boy existed 800 years ago. The tale of Nika is just a myth to slaves hoping to be rescued. What? God to be seen with a 20 banger, bro. It is time. Did you see how he looked? What he looked like Liquid Rubber, shout out to your theory coming true. What theory? Liquid Rubber? I don't remember. Melty Face Luffy is everything? Liquid Rubber. It's not the laugh. It's not the laugh. Nika is a sound of Luffy's king engine. King engine. What? No, because the speech bubble that says grin, it's supposed to be the sound effect Nika. It's like a laugh. Luffy's waking up with Luffy's unconscious. Is Joy Boy's spirit taking over? What if Joy Boy and Nika? Well, we already had people in the community had this in mind. Joy Boy and Nika are the same person, but when Joy Boy freed slaves, his laugh was Nika. The sound effect of his laugh was Nika. And because the slaves who freed him never found out who he was, the only thing that they were able to go off of was his laugh. So they named him Sun God Nika. They praised him as their savior. And what if Joy Boy and Nika being the same person? What if before Joy Boy became the ridiculous legend that he is, he freed fishmen. He freed the fishmen from he freed the fishmen from slavery, and they retreated to the bottom of the ocean, and he promised to bring them up to the surface at some point in time. But before he died, he couldn't keep that promise, and that's who he was apologizing to in the poneglyph in Fishman Island. But then what about, and if Zunisha was head ass theory, head ass out of fucking nowhere, shonen ass theory. Like it's gonna kill the One Piece fandom if this actually does come true. But at this point, I've stopped looking at One Piece as like it's the god of manga. Naruto Nine Tails vibes or nah. It may be. It actually may be. That noted fully awakened Luffy is gonna be a different kind of beast. Bro, whatever fucking awakening that is, got to be seen. If you're still here, can you like in Discord, either in general or One Piece manga or the room with no mics, can you please tell me what liquid rubber theory I had that came true? Because I don't remember it. One Piece fandom killing theory. We have time travel in One Piece. We have the rule for time travel that you can only go forward, not backwards. Because going backwards means that you may be able to alter history, or they may pull some supernatural stuff that in which no matter what you do, time is linear. The things you do in the present, going back in time, your reason for going back in time set into motion events for the present. So, like in Supernatural, Dean went back in time and he tried his absolute hardest to save his mother from being burnt, from making a deal with I forgot his name. Part of me wants to say Alistair, but the yellow-eyed demon. But everything that he did when he went back in time ended up ended up resulting in the outcome that led to his mother making that deal in the first place. So here's my head ass theory. Joy Boy is not inside Luffy. Luffy is not Luffy and Joy Boy are the same person. Yes, Zunisha does hear Joy Boy. She hears Joy Boy, but Luffy right now is not being awakened by the spirit of Joy Boy, or however Joy Boy was able to preserve himself. Joy Boy was Luffy the entire time, but Luffy in the present right now is awakening his devil fruit, developing a new laugh and all that. When Luffy becomes Pirate King and later on in the future, he breaks the time travel rule that Oda set up in some way, however he does it, goes back in time, and Luffy is Joy Boy. He develops the persona of Joy Boy, and all of that leads to where we are now. Luffy isn't inheriting Joy Boy, he is Joy Boy. Luffy is essentially, this is the first time Luffy's Joy Boy persona is coming out right now. Heart Pirates could hear Luffy underwater when unconscious. Yeah, so we know that Luffy, even unconscious, Luffy still has some way to communicate with people in some way. They say that Luffy's voice disappeared. That's because they don't recognize Luffy's voice. It's not the same. It's not the same Luffy. Luffy has always been Joy Boy. It's not so much inherited will. This is the beginning of the legend of Joy Boy. Luffy activates his awakening, and as he gets older, going through everything in the modern day, goes back in time just to create the legend of Joy Boy. So when Luffy is born, he goes through the present day, becomes the Pirate King, becomes Joy Boy, goes back in time just to create the legend of Joy Boy. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called a quantum causality loop or some shit like that. I think it was a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Luffy became Joy Boy to create the legend of Luffy created the legend of Joy Boy so he can go back. Luffy became strong. He awakened his devil fruit, went back in time to create the legend of Joy Boy, to inspire people and free people, just so Luffy could be born and be influenced by that to become Joy Boy and go back in time to inspire that legend. It's a paradox. It's a quantum causality loop. If Luffy doesn't go back in time to create the legend of Joy Boy never existed, so Luffy can't become Joy Boy. If Luffy died and Brook awakened and brought Luffy's soul back, how would y'all feel? I'm not big on resurrection, like in shonen, and I know I should be, because it's a trope. It's a trope in damn near every shonen series, like resurrection in one way or another. And I'm a big advocate that if Oda was to bring Ace back from the dead, and implant him back into the story, it'd be horrible. It'd be awful. The fan base would crucify him. But I would absolutely forgive him fuck! Dorian, thank you for the 5 beans. I posted the full oil theory in the chat. What do you think? Oh shit, you did? Dorian, copy that theory and put it in the One Piece manga chat in Discord. Put it in the One Piece manga chat. Luffy is a Logia. He's been it for years. Let's go, liquid rubber. Uh-oh. What the hell? Uteron is heavily invested in the oil devil fruit or resin devil fruit theory. I don't think Luffy is a Logia. I think that's one of the reasons that Oda introduced recategorized Katakuri's devil fruit. I think that, like, at this point, I think it's pretty much it's pretty much confirmed. Luffy's devil fruit is the fruit that the Gorosei were talking about. That's why they told CP0 he has to die now. No question. He die now. Uteron stole my theory. But yeah, I think Luffy has to be a special paramecia. I don't think that it's anything that is like it's. I don't think it's a Logia. I don't think it's like mystical god devil fruit. I think it's a special paramecia that holds some type of significance. Isn't it funny that Nika sound like Niku, the word meant Japanese, Luffy, that meant in Japanese, and Luffy has been saying it for the whole series? Yeah, Luffy has had an unnatural obsession with meat, giggity. Thurian, I see it. I'm gonna read it in a second. I'm gonna read that in a hot second. I posted it in the One Piece manga. You check your DMs. I'm gonna check that too. I'm gonna check that too, Morgans. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking something real quick. All right. Doom. Hi, Beast Morgans. All right, I got it right here. The Bardo Club wondering if they should wake Bartolomeo, seeing Luffy's Viva card throughout the night raid battle with Kaido and Wano. God damn! And they just walked the fuck away. Hey yo, they out of pocket. Hold on. They out of pocket. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hey, hold on. Is this it? Yo, they out of pocket. They out of fucking pocket. Hold on. Look at these fucking idiots. Look at these fucking idiots. They just looking at it burn. This dumbass just walked away. He saw his boy coming back. With water. Why the fuck would you? Alright. Why would you pour water on a grease fire? That's just fucking idiotic. I'm sorry. That's fucking idiotic. Even my horrible cooking ass no damn well you should never throw water on a chemical fire. Cause all it's doing is pushing the chemicals around and like irritating the fire, making it bigger. Don't. Okay? Don't. All right. Thorian said it's an oil fruit. Gears are a car. Gear 2 pumps like gasoline, which is petroleum oil. Luffy will beat Kaido with burning oil like Odin died in burning oil. Oil has a low conductivity. I don't think so, because if the devil fruit is oil and gear 2nd is pumping, what is gear 3rd? Because gear 3rd is expanding through air. I understand the premise of gear 2nd is pumping your blood to make it go faster. That's gasoline. But gear 3rd is expanding through air. And then gear 4, I don't even know how to explain that explain gear 3rd in terms of a car. I find it interesting that 2 apprentices of powerful pirates are responsible for Joy Boy's return. Oh, Shanks and Kaido. Someone said his hair looks like rocks. Man, some people no brain. It only took Luffy dying to possibly beat Kaido. Hey, real shit. I mean, they did say in a 1-on-1 always bet on Kaido, but sheesh. Blowing up tires, my man. But what does that have to do with oil? Air is not a type of oil. I get the gasoline thing, but air is not a type of oil. I don't know about that one, Playboy. Blowing up tires. Either I missed the chapter or this is one hell of a tangent. No, you missed the chapter. you missed the chapter, Pharaoh. You missed the chapter. Luffy a car confirmed. Those polls either a 10 or a 0, no in between. There is no in between in the One Piece community. Just like with power scaling, there is no in between. It's either you're a god and you can beat Kaido, or you're trash and you don't even matter. There is no in between. Absolutely none. And speaking of the poll, let me end this. We had 39 people vote, and 92% of y'all said it was absolute fire. 10 out of 10. This chapter was a solid 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. Mad revelations. Mad revelations. Matter of fact, hold on, because for the most part I stayed off of YouTube. She's in there with Jose from the liquor store. No me diga. What is this? 1043. Chapter 1040. God damn, Brago. Of course, O'Hara already dropped a theory on this chapter. This motherfucker works fast. Joy girl. Hey, I'm right there. Nika. 3 Evil already made a theory. Are you serious? I mean, the chapter did come out yesterday, and a lot of people they have their what's the name? They have their like video work. They have their workflow already like streamlined. So I ain't even mad about it. Plot armor. Hey, I'm D Weeb.
Whenever I start a series,
did I'm D King change his channel? Oh no. This is the second channel. Okay. Zach done changed it, done made a second channel. I forgot about that shit. But yeah, all right, shit. F for CP0, absolutely, man. CP0, dude in CP0 done fucked up. He's dead. He dead. We didn't even get a name for him, and that man croaked. I will say this: I will say this is the best chapter in Onigashima, considering how I did not care about the fights up to this point. The ending of Wano is what actually has me excited since it's the ending. Tyler, I feel like a lot of people are, no matter what arc it is, the main antagonist is always an interesting fight and a topic of discussion, but coming out of an arc, the thing that gets people the most hype, I guess, will always be the post-arc newspapers. In One Piece, the world building is what a lot of people are looking forward to. And I'll take that to my grave. People, yes, the arcs are exciting. Yes, fights are exciting and all that, but what people stick around for is absolutely 100% undeniably the world building. Once those news coups go out and start dropping newspapers across the world, everybody in the One Piece community is glued to their seats. Because not only do we get new bounties and all that, but not only do we get new bounties and we get to see the reactions from everybody across the world, but there's always some other bigger revelation that comes along with it. You know what I mean? And on top of it, it's not even just a revelation that goes along with the newspaper. Like, somebody will be looking like, oh, so Kaido is finally defeated. I guess fucking Davy Jones had the prophecy of Davy Jones is finally coming true. Like some shit like that. Like Kaido's defeat prophesies something way bigger. And on top of it, outside of that, there's always something extra that has absolutely nothing to do with Luffy. Because the world is alive outside of the Straw Hats. Not shitting on anything, but look at the other big three. Outside of Ichigo and the main people, yes, they did have lives, but in all honesty, it didn't feel as the world of Naruto and Bleach didn't feel as lived in as One Piece, and I think that's what Oda was actually going for. I think it was in SBS where he said that, where he compared the Thousand Sunny to the Hidden Leaf Village. He said it's the place that that the Straw Hats go back to after every adventure, but we're still moving across the world. Whereas Naruto and them, after every encounter, after every villain, after every major arc, we pretty much reset back to zero, going back to the Leaf Village because we're in one stationary location. And I think that's what sets One Piece apart from the other two in the big three. Not saying that Naruto and Bleach aren't great series. I mean, all three of them are fucking fantastic in their own rights. But even looking at Naruto, the other villages, in my opinion, just don't feel as alive as the Hidden Leaf, and that's simply because we focus on Naruto so much. We focus on the Hidden Leaf Village. We've seen the Hidden Leaf destroyed, and rebuilt. Whereas something like the Cloud Village, we only got to see the Cloud Village a handful of times, and we only know a handful of characters, to the point where when something happens there, we don't fucking know. We don't know how we don't know how pain impacted the Cloud Village in the major way. We don't know how the Akatsuki impacted the Cloud Village. All we know is that the Akatsuki were hunting down Jinchuriki. We know that Jiraiya knew about the Akatsuki and he was hunting them down. What about the other villages? There's no way that Jiraiya was the only person in the entire world who who was able to piece these pieces, who were able to put these pieces together and discover there's an organization out there doing some scary shit. And that, I feel like that's where One Piece actually like thrives and like filling its world. Every time something major happens, we see the reaction of everybody around the world. It's like a presidential election. Even if it doesn't impact you like in like a major way, these people are still losing their minds, like jumping for joy. When Whitebeard died, there were people all over the world going, yes, he's gone. Oh my God, thank you. I never thought this would happen. Like, he's in the new world. You're in one of the blues. What did he do? Like, do you have some type of personal grievance against Whitebeard? Like, what's going on? This arc is so big, its ending has to be something crazy. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. There's no question about it. Kaido in it, Kaido himself. No. Let's not even look at the Emperor, because any Emperor being taken out is gonna have a huge. It's not even a ripple effect in the water. It's a fucking tsunami going through a lake. It's a tsunami. The borders of Wano being open is going to affect the world in a major way. People are now are now free to come and go from Wano as they please. A country that has been locked off for fucking centuries, as far as we know. That by itself is already gonna have a major impact. And then like sprinkling the little Ghibli bits of Kaido has just been taken out. That shit, what the hell? We saw what happened when Whitebeard got taken out. Pirates from all over the world. That's the world's strongest man. This is the world's strongest creature. We saw what happened when Whitebeard got taken out. Pirates from all over the world started causing oh my God. They started causing chaos the likes the world has never seen. And then when Luffy just went into Big Mom's territory and just messed with her. He didn't even beat her. He was messing with her. He went to her house and started bothering her on her territory. That's what shook the world up, and he got out alive. Should I try to post in the comment again? Yes, Thorian. Thorian, if I missed the comment, just at me. Just put it, just paste it again, put it again, and just at me. I apologize if I missed it. There's also a new crew member debate that will be put at the end. Oh, I thought you were talking about in terms of the One Piece world. If we're talking about the community, power scaling, the new crew member discussion, power scaling, crew member discussion, the fucking idea of what it takes to make a black blade, because we've already seen Zoro at one of his best. We've already seen Zoro at one of the most difficult peaks that he can be. Throughout the entirety of the New World, Zoro has had absolutely no problem. He has been walking through damn near every enemy he has come up against. King finally made Zoro fucking bleed. King pushed Zoro to the point of not even just shit. He pushed Zoro not even to the point where he was huffing and exhausted. He pushed him to the brink of death. The idea of what it takes to make a black blade is going to be fucking bonkers. And even in my black blade video, which if you haven't seen, I recommend that you go watch it. My black blade video, I said like my whole idea is, in order to make a black blade, first off, there's a type of dedication to the craft of swordsmanship. The first part is there are different types of swordsmen. There are sword users, people who carry blades around, but they aren't really that skilled with them. Somebody let's just say somebody like Queen. Yes, it's a big metal bar, sharp metal bar that can be swung around. Rubber liquid found in nature can. Rubber is liquid, and when found in nature, it can become stretchy when made solid. Oil becomes stretchy resin when made into a solid object, just like rubber. I'm still not sold on the idea of liquid rubber or an oil fruit. I think Luffy is a special paramecia. Whether it's rubber or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, my idea of how a black blade is created. There are different types of swordsmen, and yes, by the strictest legal definition, they are swordsmen. There are sword users. People who carry around a sword but don't have much skill in it. Somebody like Queen. There are swordsmen, people who carry a sword around, but it's not their only means of fighting. They are knowledgeable in how to use a sword. They know techniques. They have some type of dedication to the craft of swordsmanship. Somebody like Whitebeard, who if he puts his Basento down, which we've seen him do, puts his Basento down, and he can still fight just as effectively, if not more effectively, if he had his blade or not. And then there are dedicated swordsmen, people whose main people whose main trade of fighting, somebody whose main fighting style is the sword. If they put their sword down, they can defend themselves, they will defend themselves, but they are significantly less effective without their swords. People like Mihawk, people like Zoro, people like Tashigi. Without their swords, they're I'm not gonna say useless. In Tashigi's case, she's useless. Without her sword, she's useless. Somebody like Zoro, without his sword, he can still perform techniques, but give him his swords, then his threat level just went from fucking 0 to 1,000,000,000 in under 2 seconds. It takes a dedicated swordsman with Conqueror's Haki in order to create a black blade. Not just that, it also has to go through the trials and tribulation, the trials of like being with that swordsman. It has to be, that sword has to go through numerous battles with that swordsman. There's absolutely nothing, like no way you can get around that. The sword has to be battle hardened. Conqueror's Haki, a dedicated swordsman. And then there's something else to it that I was just unsure of. Those 3 points, I think, play a major factor in creating a black blade. The fourth one, at this point, I'm starting to believe that creating a black blade is a lot like advancing your Haki. An insane, and I'm not just saying a near-death fight, so me and you can fight and I can stab you a couple times and then like patch you up and then you get a Zenkai boost. No, it's an actual stress-inducing, life-threatening, oh my god, they just destroyed Australia in this fucking fight. That kind of life-threatening fight. The life-threatening shit has to get to that level. The fight has to get to that level, and you are on the brink of death. Zoro, right now, as far as we know, is in a metaphysical battle with the Grim Reaper, and I think that is that extra layer to creating a black blade. That man just awakened his devil fruit. What are you talking about? If that shit is the reason why people are making that theory, I'm gonna flip. Wait, Nika Oil is a company that makes gasoline? Yo, Thorian, you are doubling down on this oil thing. But if that is the reason that a lot of people are making the oil theory because there's a company called Nika Oil, Oda could get sued. Because One Piece is a very, very popular series. It makes, I want to say, millions, if not billions of dollars. If a company finds out that they're the inspiration for a major point in that series, or they're the inspiration for anything in like a big money maker, they're gonna demand some money. As a matter of fact, the author of Love Ru, his ex-wife, is now in possession of a lot of money because he told her at one point one of the main characters in that series was inspired by her. He based the character off of her. And then like she pretty much set him up. She scammed him into marrying her. And then once she got him to say something like that, she divorced him. And now she's getting a shit ton of money because Love Ru the series is so popular and makes so much money. And one of the characters that she says is responsible for its popularity is making so much, is like the reason the series is so popular is because the character that's based off of her. So she deserves royalties from it. And if a company called Nika Oil finds that out about One Piece, yeah, then I think they're gonna like hit Oda with a lot of lawsuits to the point where Oda's just gonna say, fuck it, it's not worth it. So that's why I don't think that it's based off of like just some random company named Nika Oil. The hat turned into rubber? Nah, Luffy, the hat isn't on Luffy's head. When Luffy's laying there, the hat isn't on his head. Or the company knows and it's advertising. Advertising does not play a part in the development of a series. It doesn't. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let me Nika Oil. Motherfucker, Nika Oil is based in Dubai. That's not even a Japanese-based company. No, hell no. Hell to the nah. Oh, nah. Hell to the nah. Oh, nah. That's a Dubai-based company, man. Come on. Let's be real. Come on now, Thorian. You're better than that. Thorian, Farrell, y'all are better than this. I believe in y'all, and I know y'all are better than this. I know you people are better than this. What do you mean, you people? But yeah, Black Blades, I think we may have just found that final layer to creating a Black Blade. But back on the original topic though, the conversations amongst the community at the end of this arc will be absolutely massive. There are going to be so many different discussions that I genuinely believe that One Piece is going to go back to the discussions to the type of discussions back when I first joined the community. Oh yeah, then they have no connection. Yo. Back when I first joined the community, in Discord, there was always somebody in VC. And granted, the Brago, like the BDA Discord, always somebody in VC. Well, not always, but back in the day, there was never a time that VC was empty. It was always fucking full. To the point where when Oral Jackson shut down, they listed 3 places that people could go to like migrate from Oral Jackson. Thriller Bark, which it's set up just like Oral Jackson. Worst Gen, set up just like Oral Jackson. Those are 2 websites. And then the BDA Discord. fucking wild. Fucking wild. The BDA Discord has become a hub for the One Piece community. That Discord does not belong to Brago anymore. It belongs to the One Piece community. Brago founded a utopia, and then the citizens moved in and pretty much said, this is ours now. Nika means grin in Japanese. The more you know. I didn't know about the company. I was just throwing out a counterpoint to... Yo, y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oda takes inspiration from all over the world in his series. Read One Piece Travel Guide to find out. He takes inspiration from all over the world, from movies, legends, myths, stuff like that. Not an oil company. Not an oil company, Thorian. What is so special about this oil company that's based in Dubai that has to relate to the Japanese word, to just the word that they're using also meaning like grin in Japanese? As a matter of fact, let me Arabic to English. Nika. Nope, Arabic to English, there's no Arabic to English, there's no translation for Nika. Did anyone else read the drum sounds as that one that plays in the anime when they're walking up to a fight? What drum sound? What drum sound when they're walking up to a fight? The only thing that I remember is dun 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 dun. Yeah, that. Rubber is liquid in nature. Yeah, I know. It's been pointed out to me. Fish in the deep seas for evidence. Yeah. Walk to Arlong Park. Yo, that... Wait. I still get goosebumps looking at that scene. It's absolutely amazing. Nami stabbing her arm, and then Luffy stops, and she's like, help me. And then the crew is just sitting there waiting. He turned around, they were sitting there waiting, just like, all right, let's go. I'm waiting for an updated version of that. An up-to-date version of that. Like, imagine an epilogue where, like, we skip ahead like 5 years and we're on some random island that's being attacked by like just some new pirates that just fuck off random pirates that we know of, that we find out about. And like a little girl is being chased by like the captain or something, and he's about to shoot her, and she's begging, somebody please help, somebody please save us. And then she just screams Luffy, and like you hear the gun go off, but she looks up and Luffy is standing there holding the gun in his hand, and the fucking captain is laying on the floor from Conquerors. And then he just looks down and goes, hold up, be right back. I got that. We got this. And then he looks up, and the entirety of the crew that we have now, the crew and the Grand Fleet captains are there. And then he just walks off like, you ready? And then he doesn't even ask, are you ready? He's just walking. And as he's walking, they don't even say anything. They just look up, smile, and they start walking because they know what they got to do. That's proof that those 4 are the chosen ones? Wait, whoa. Well, to Autumn Park, this chapter is Bink Sake lyrics. Give me a second. Pirate King season. Damn, Matt, I missed the reaction. What'd you think? I think the chapter was solid, a clean 9. The only reason that I didn't give it a fucking 10 is because for me to give a chapter a 10, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, we need to, can somebody like nix that, please? You know what? Fuck it, I got it. Goddamn bots. Report. Spam. Bam. Jesus fuck. I ain't seen a bot in here in a minute. But yeah, I thought the chapter was solid. It was clean. 9 out of 10. Only reason that I didn't give it a solid 10 is because in order for me to give a chapter a solid 10, it has to be flawless in every way. And I'm not saying that there was something wrong with this chapter that I didn't like. It was just there was something missing, aka like a fucking fight, like a solid fight. For me to get, and One Piece doesn't do that because chapters are structured in a certain way where if it's a fighting chapter, it's not like, if it's a banger of a fight chapter, it's not an informative chapter like this. It's not a setup chapter. It's a fucking fight. But that's the reason that I don't give it a 10 out of 10. Well, then by that logic, I would never give a chapter a 10 out of 10. How you feeling? The chosen one is here. LOL, got to be seen. I know you not liking that. I said it earlier. I don't think that Luffy is being possessed by Nika or anything. I think he's awakening his devil fruit, and that devil fruit will lead in that devil, like Luffy will become Pirate King and then in some way, somehow breaks the rules of time travel, goes back in time to create the legend of Nika. And yeah, Luffy is not awakening Joy Boy within him. He's just awakening his devil fruit. Luffy was always Joy Boy, goes through his life and then goes back in time to create the legend of Joy Boy. So it was a frame by frame of the CP0 dude getting rolled. Would it be? If it was a frame, there wouldn't be a frame by frame. Because CP0, he knew what the fuck it was. He's not Yamato. He pretty much just went, I'm not Yamato. I accept my death. Bam. And then he got taken out. He knew what it was. There was no escaping. And plus CP0 are dedicated, like, CP0 in all honesty are like Winter Soldier agents. With the exception that if they know it ain't going down the way that they want it, that they planned, they're going to die right there. Luffy will awaken his Sharingan, Basotai Wind Scar, and will defeat Kaido. Yo. What stand will Luffy have? That's the reason his power is peaking in Wano, since it's the most stretched out arc. Element of facts though, so it was funny how this man tipped his hat when he felt the roof shaking. Bro, his boy was down still in the waiting room. He felt everything shake. He knew the mission that was happening. He knew what happened. He was like, damn. It's been an honor. He tipped his hat for his boy. This is Bleach. First Zoro Zanpakuto, now Luffy with his hollow. I can't even dispute it. I can't even dispute it. I mean, but Ichigo versus Ukiura, that fight was kind of solid. I'm not even that big of a Bleach fan, and that fight was fucking solid. Manga and anime, fucking solid. Luffy gets extra hair in his next mode, Gear 4th Wolfman. The Chosen Prophecy. I don't think it's gonna be a prophecy, Pirate King. I don't think it's a prophecy that's being fulfilled. Or if it is a prophecy, it's a prophecy that Luffy set up because, like I said, time travel, the whole time travel thing. The Chosen Prophecy. I hate that shit. I hate the Chosen one thing, but it's a common trope in shonen that you really can't avoid. Luffy wasn't melting though, his hair was going upward. Yeah. I don't think his hair was just moving. His hair was just moving. I don't think that Luffy was like transforming in any way. Oh, excuse me. Boo-hoo. Boo. Niggas be hating on storytelling. Nothing is new under the sun. Some aspects of storytelling got reciprocated in some form over time. Oh yeah, I know. It's just that me personally, thank you, Pirate King. Is that preferable? Wait, maybe just awakening and not full on possession. I don't have an issue with the full on possession. It's just that I don't think that's the case. I do think that Luffy is awakening his devil fruit. I do think that Luffy is awakening. In my opinion, like as of right now, in my opinion, there's no doubting that. There's no doubting that. Luffy is awakening. Luffy is awakening his devil fruit right now. As for the possession thing, I'm only remaining skeptical on it because we don't really have a clear indication of what Joy Boy is. Joy Boy can return. If Joy Boy does return in some way, shape, or form, it could still turn out to be exactly how a lot of the people in the community like predicted or theorized that Joy Boy will come about. It's not Joy Boy possessing people. It's Joy Boy candidates, people who could be Joy Boy, like based off of the things that they do, their personality, and just their overall willpower. Luffy having the values of Joy Boy, Luffy being Joy Boy, quote unquote, is just due to his willpower, and that's what Zunisha is recognizing. Just like Zunisha is recognizing Momonosuke as a member of the Kozuki, and not so much Momonosuke. Yes, she does call out his name, but she only responds to him once she feels the presence of a Kozuki. Because in all honesty, I think that if Hiyori did have the voice of all things, and Hiyori showed up to Zou, she probably would have been able to command Zunisha as well. I mean, Oden did have 2 children. Maybe Zunisha can hear devil fruits or something and recognize the sound of the gum fruit awakening. It's not impossible. Luffy values freedom and will kick Joy Boy out of his body. I hate to make this comparison, even though I used to love the series. But if it is full on possession or a separate personality within Luffy or a separate person, I would like it to be. If anybody has watched a series called Ruby, there's a character in, like, if you haven't seen it, there's a character in the series called Ozpin. He essentially, when he dies, he reincarnates into another host body. The personality it's not so much he's reincarnating into like he's being born again. His spirit transfers into another body, and whatever excuse me, whatever personality or person he reincarnates into, for a certain period of time, their personalities are completely separate. Two different people. With Ozpin, Ruby reactions win? Never. My Ruby reactions are never coming back. I'll watch it separately, or shit. We could watch that shit in Discord when it finally drops, but I'm not doing Ruby reactions anymore. But yeah, those two personalities are completely separate, with Ozpin giving his new host body advice and guiding him along the path of where he needs to be, because no matter what, he's here and he has a job to do. But over time, those personalities and those souls start to blend into one person. It's not so much Ozpin is taking over that new body, or the new body is just absorbing Ozpin. They merge into one being. And once the new version of Ozpin dies, that new one being with all the experiences of the new person that he reincarnated into, and the original Ozpin and the hundreds of other people that he reincarnated into, move on to a new host. If that is how Joy Boy is being reincarnated and being passed on, I think I'd be a lot more accepting of that, rather than Luffy and Joy Boy are fighting for control over this body just so, and if Luffy is worthy, Joy Boy will let him take over. Or like Luffy takes over, like he fights for control over his body. Nah, I think it would make a lot more sense if Joy Boy is inside of Luffy, or in some way, shape, or form. I think it'd be a lot more satisfying for them to eventually merge into one person, rather than fighting for like only one. There can be only one. Just don't make it like Fairy Tail and have Luffy dying because the devil of the devil fruit. I hate that fucking theory, by the way, that there's a living entity inside each devil fruit. Nah, I hate that theory. Just don't have the devil in his devil fruit fighting for control, the spirit of Joy Boy fighting for control, and Luffy has to pick one of the two. And then he just says, fuck both of them. I'm Luffy. And then they all both just disappear. Please don't pull a Fairy Tail. Just don't pull a Fairy Tail. Anything will be better than pulling a Fairy Tail. Anything. Could devil fruits cause Pirate King season said, could devil fruits cause a sort of split personality disorder when awakened? And depending on whose willpower is stronger at the moment of awakening determines who prevails? I'm not gonna say it's unlikely, but I don't think that's the case. Because if it was the case, what was Doflamingo? What was Doflamingo? What was Katakuri? What was Law? Because as far as we know, yeah, and what was Kid? And because as far as we know, pre-time skip, Law and Kid are the same person. They're the same person that they were before, that they were pre-time skip as they are like right now. Doflamingo, we don't know when he awakened his devil fruit, but we know that he was always a sadistic piece of shit asshole. He was born bad, as Rosinante puts it. So excuse me. So we have nothing to base that idea off of, because we haven't seen someone who's had a drastic change in personality before and after their devil fruit awakening. Luffy's Sun Wukong mode incoming. I don't think so. Hold on, give me a second. That's who did it. Evil made a theory that Luffy is not Sun Wukong. He's not Sun Wukong. Hold on, as a matter of fact. And people just found out my degeneracy. He made a theory about how it's not Sun Wukong and it's based off of somebody else. And he made a better case than shit, as far as I've seen anybody that I've ever seen. Like he actually did his research on it. It's this one right here.
Find the footage you need on ArtGrid, made for you, the creator who puts quality. Who knows that a good story needs more than one shot.
Fucking hate ads. So we're gonna do that. Bam. As a matter of fact, where's my headphones? Wait, is the video already? Yeah, there it is. No, wait. Not Wukong. Wait, is that? Hold on. Give me a second. Ugh. Give me a hot second. Let me see. Is this it? No. Oh yeah, here it is.
Dragon and Garp's actual inspiration. God Hanuman can stretch, and large parts of his body comes from a monkey family and ton of other parallels. The father of Hanuman is Vayu, who is the Lord of the Winds, aka Dragon, and the other father of Hanuman is Kisari, a chief known for saving holy saints with his fist, aka Garp. Kisari's wife, which would be Luffy's grandmother, is Anjana, who was a celestial maiden. By the end of this video, you will be completely...
He put just in that opening segment, not even, it's only been 30 seconds and I'm already convinced that yeah, it's not Wukong. A lot of people theorize that, see, I told you he stole my theory. This isn't Euron though. This isn't Euron. Too low. I just raised it, bro. I just raised it. This is the high. I think this is the highest that I can get it. Hold on. But yeah, in that first opening, and just in the first 30 seconds of this, he's already convinced me like, damn, it's not Sun Wukong. People got it wrong. People got it wrong. Instantaneously got it wrong. We all got it wrong. I remember the theories that Luffy's mother was a celestial dragon and her death propelled Dragon into being the person that he is and starting the Revolutionary Army. But based off of this shit right here, based off of this right here, it could have been Dragon's mother. So it could have been Dragon's mother that was killed, being a celestial dragon. Gotta turn it up from OBS. Yeah, I know. I just did. It could have been Dragon's mother that was killed, and that's what propelled him into being a revolutionary. But if that is the case, then my whole thing of Dragon not being Garp's son goes out the window, because my original idea was Dragon is not Garp's son. He calls him Luffy's father. When he speaks about him, he either calls him Dragon or he tells Luffy, he says, your father. Garp never refers to Dragon as my son. Maybe that's him being ashamed of him. Maybe that's him like trying to disown him in any way. But my theory was that Garp had a daughter and Dragon married her instead of Garp had a son and he met what's his name? I've been fucking with Euron theory the most. The oil theory got some legs. Pirate King, post the link. Post the link. I will put this theory in the I will put this theory right here in the chat and in the description. So if y'all want to watch that on on your time, please feel free to do so. Threeville Luffy origin theory. Wish I could access my Luffy Amino app because I could prove my theories were there first. I mean, I'll take your word for it, man. But Silvers, there's a little bit more. I'd speak in the chord when we come around for the routine general VC. Oh yeah, absolutely. Turn on closed caption. Oh no, look, if you want to watch the theory, it's in the chat. I put it in the description. Please go and check out Evil's theory. I highly recommend it. I enjoyed it immensely. I cannot recommend it enough. It was a very, very enjoyable read. Very enjoyable listen. But yo, we've been going for, damn, a little bit over 2 hours. Didn't even notice that it's been that long. I have to take my cousin to work in a little while. So I think I'm going to wind down right there. I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you to everybody who came through. Give me a second. It says that we had at peak like 45 people in here at one point. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you to everybody who came through. Predictions for next chapter. I'm not skipping that shit today. Predictions for next chapter. Luffy is going to start to become awakened. I don't think we can. Luffy is becoming awakened. We can't deny that. We can't. There's no denying that Luffy is beginning the process to awaken his devil fruit. Did you watch my comment about Toki? About Toki? No, I didn't. I apologize, Pharaoh. We can talk about it at another time. There's no chapter next week. I'm not even gonna say it because we're just not gonna talk about it. No chapter next week, but predictions for next chapter. Luffy is in the process of awakening. I think that this is going to take some time before Luffy is fully up and ready to go. Because at this point, I think it's a lot like Luffy is going to be wandering aimlessly around until he finally like gets control of himself and starts to like focus on something. Next chapter, I think it's going to be the culmination of all of the allies, like everybody rescuing everybody from certain parts of Onigashima. Kaido, Momonosuke is going to. I think the chapter is going to end with Momonosuke coming in and biting Kaido with absolutely no effect. Kaido is going to call him a child. Momonosuke is going to freak. Yamato is going to bash Kaido. And then the end panel is going to be the Straw Hats. The Straw Hats front and center. All the Straw Hats in a group. The remaining Scabbards. Law and Kid. No, Law and Kid. The Straw Hats front and center. In order, like going back. Law and Kid front and center. Zoro and Sanji at both of their sides. Behind them, the Straw Hat crew, including Yamato. Behind them are the allies, the remaining Scabbards, the Heart and Kid pirates, and the Samurai of Wano. And then above all of them is a giant dragon Momonosuke standing there. In a sense, it's a lot like the portal scene from Avengers Endgame. And I think that is going to end on that panel. Or yeah, it's either going to end on that panel or it's going to end on a panel of a silhouetted Luffy standing up, like with his arms hanging down and pretty much just swaying back and forth like he's like that unconscious walk that Oda likes to put into a lot of things. Just standing up, head down, arms hanging and just swaying, and him walking towards somewhere. But yeah, that's my prediction for next chapter. Is it? Yeah, that's my prediction for next chapter. Thank you to everybody who came through. Thank you to everybody who donated. Like, Jesus Christ. Morgan's got to be seen. Kuma, I definitely will get those fucking nugs. And Thorian, thank you y'all for donating. Thank you for the beans, for the nugs. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all in like 2 weeks for chapter 1035. For chapter, I was about to say 1035. Chapter 1044.